Welcome back to Astrology Beans and Tarot. I am back from my hiatus. I'm not sure if I will be doing weekly readings like I was before. I will try to do more readings, but I have a lot going on in my life right now, so I will try to fit in more readings. The reason why I'm doing this reading is because last year on Sheikh Hamdan's birthday, I did a 6-month reading for him. And I wanted to do that this year for his birthday. I also noticed that there is a lunar eclipse happening close to his birthday. And usually when you have an eclipse, solar or lunar, happening close to your birthday within like a few days, it can affect you a little bit more than, say, somebody like a Scorpio born, I don't know, like 3 weeks. Like it's just a little bit different. So this one will affect him a little bit more. I'll briefly talk about that before I start the tarot card reading. Before I begin, I wanted to make 2 quick announcements. One, thank you so much for 600 followers. I appreciate every single one of you, and I have selected a follower for that free reading that I said, and I will keep that going. I apologize. It's taken a while, but like I said, I've had a lot going on in my life. I will announce that winner in the comment section below. And announcement number 2, it's been a while, but I feel like I have to remind everybody for every reading that this is for entertainment purposes only. It's just for fun. Astrology, tarot, any one of these readings, it should never be considered as fact. Like, this is just purely for entertainment, for fun. So please don't take it as fact, please. So let's get started. I wanted to start out by talking about the next 6 months to a year are going to be interesting for him. And this is purely from astrology. So I'm curious to see what the cards will say. So like I said, he has a lunar eclipse coming up on the 19th in Taurus. That's rather close to his birthday. And with it being a lunar eclipse, I expect more emotional reflection from him. Things will come up for him that he'll need to do a lot of reflection on, mostly like relationships, personal. And I'm not talking just like love life. I'm talking about like every relationship, like family, friends, business relationships, any type of relationship. He might be reflecting things on. So eclipses are kind of like universal karmic checkpoints to make sure you are on the right path in life and you're on the path that you're supposed to be on. And if you're not, it kind of nudges you onto the correct path. And I say that like it's gentle, but to us, it's like a big shakeup in our life and we don't understand what's going on, why things are changing, but it's for the greater good. So he can expect sudden breakdowns, breakthroughs, new beginnings, things like that. Like I said, with his relationships, these are events that can throw him out of his comfort zone. He might seek to find comfort in stable individuals in his life. He could be just going within himself. He is just going to be doing a lot of introspection about those that are closest to him. And like I said, this isn't just like romantic relationships. It could be any relationship in his life. He also has some other aspects, just by like briefly looking at his chart, reflecting change and healing, like the North Node conjunct Chiron, Chiron square North Node, Pluto trine Chiron, Chiron square Mars, Jupiter square Chiron, Moon quincunx Saturn, Moon quincunx Pluto, North Node opposite Venus, Uranus opposite the Moon. I could go on in more detail and I might do an entire video on these transits because it looks like there's like a lot of change coming up for him. Just a lot of change, disruption, and it's like it's coming from his home life mostly. So relationships are key, like family, friends, things that are close to you, women, and not just like romance women. I mean like sisters, aunties, mothers, grandmothers. Like think of like those type of women, not relationship, because everyone seems to go relationship when someone mentions a female around him. And also this eclipse will affect like all Scorpio and Taurus risings that are listening. So just kind of be aware of that this is coming. So if you notice some change or like just sudden shakeups, it's the eclipse. You'll know why. So let's get started with this tarot card reading. Totally out of practice on making videos, but here's his chart that I was talking about with all of those transits. If you want to look at it closer, pause it, but here you go. Four of Swords reversed, restlessness, burnout, anxiety, lack of progress. Looks like he's ready for something that isn't moving as quickly as he wants it to be moving. I just get a lot of anxiety around him. Knight of Swords reversed. Starting off, he's dealing with someone that's not very nice. They're not genuine, a liar, very two-faced. Three of Swords reversed. He's going to be healing from whoever this is, like an emotional hurt that he's dealing with. Page of Cups reversed. Again, emotions, breakup, ending, something that was very codependent and toxic, very emotionally immature. I don't get that this is romantic though. So when I say relationship, I mean any and above relationship, family, friends, business partners, those, any type of relationship. When I'm specifically talking about love, I will say partnership of love, romantic, marriage, I'll specify. King of Cups reversed, emotional manipulation, taking advantage, could be an older male, water sign. World reversed, lack of completion. He needs to complete a life lesson. He needs to end this toxic relationship. He wants closure. He wants it to end. There's an emotional attachment keeping him hanging on. Like I said, unfinished lesson that he needs to deal with. Otherwise, he's just going to keep repeating this. Five of Cups. So even though he knows he's had enough, he wants to move forward, he's still going to be sad from this. He's going to grieve this ending. He's going to be disappointed. Nine of Pentacles reversed. He's going to deal with some financial setbacks. This could be a result of him having enough of that toxic individual that he just cut ties with them. Or it's something else. Someone took advantage of him financially, though. He's hurting more from the emotional pain than the actual loss of finances. And yeah, whoever this is just really hurt him. It was just really, really unexpected. Hangman, he's going to be retreating, doing some soul searching from this. Two of Swords, he's at a crossroads. I'm sure this is why he's going to retreat and go within. Do some soul searching. Six of Cups. So while he's going within, reminiscing of happy times, he's going to think of childhood memories. And I feel like he does this when he's going through something emotionally. Like he always looks back. He might post a picture on Instagram or something. Like he's thinking of happier times and when things were like his biggest stress was just being a kid. Four of Pentacles reversed. Here's another financial loss card. This one shows that he was definitely too trusting and vulnerable. Like he trusted this individual. And for a Scorpio, it's really hard to trust anyone. So the fact that he did put so much trust into this person and they did him so dirty, he's feeling it. He doesn't care about the money. It's the fact that this person hurt him. Four of Wands. So when I mentioned with the World reverse that he needs to end this, he needs to just cut ties in order to move forward. This is what he can go to if he does cut this. And this is happy times, like a happy ending. So it looks like he's going to go through it, close that chapter, but in the end, he's going to find harmony, celebration, marriage maybe. This is the marriage card. This shows a stable partner. Maybe not marriage, but definitely someone who he can count on, a reliable partner. His friends and family he trusts will have his back and support him, and he's going to need them. He's going to be aware of them. He's going to know who he can trust and who he doesn't. He's going to have his guard up a little bit after this, but he's going to see and realize who's there and who isn't. Queen of Cups, emotional security, someone that's compassionate, possible water sign. Knight of Cups. This is his card, the Prince Charming card. I don't like that it's next to the Wheel of Fortune reversed. Usually this could mean like bad timing, bad luck. I don't get that with this. What I am getting is I get that somebody doesn't like to see him happy. Somebody doesn't like the stability for him. So when he's doing good, when things are going great, when he's happy, they don't like it. They are unhappy for him, which is really messed up. So yeah, it's showing emotional security for him, and they don't like it, which is, yeah, like I said, really messed up. Because now we have the King of Swords reversed. This person is just manipulative. They're not a very nice person. Possible air sign. Ace of Swords reversed. Whoever this is going to bring a lot of chaos and stress, or they already do in his life. But it looks like it's going to be a failed effort on their part. So it looks like they're going to be unhappy with his happiness, emotional security, like things are going great for him. They may try and mess things up, but it's not going to work. He is above that. He has moved on forward, not even looking back. The Empress, maybe he'll have another baby. The Empress represents fertility. Or it could represent someone very nurturing. It could be a new business deal. Creating. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Seven of Pentacles reversed. So he was working hard towards something and it just didn't pay off. Because with the Devil here, someone is around. He's got some toxic people. He's got two different people that are just completely toxic around him and just mess things up. So it's like when things are going good, they don't like that for him. And I can't figure that out, why people would be like that. Devil, materialistic, addiction. I did mention codependency earlier in the reading. It could be your dark side of yourself, but I get more that this is another individual that's not. They are working hard to mess things up in his life, because with the Justice card reversed, dishonesty, legal problems. I don't get he's going to have legal problems. I'm just saying what the reversed of Justice means. Misuse of power, unfairness. So, like I said, whoever this is, he has a lot of water in his reading. So it's a lot of emotions. Whoever this is, I feel like they're going to emotionally manipulate him. And that's usually what they do to get him to do what they want him to do, is they tap into his emotions and they play him like a puppet. I almost wonder if, and this just kind of popped into my head, this scenario, and with finances too. I almost wonder if his dad or somebody, an elder male, was going to promise him or like say he was going to do something and then they didn't follow through with that expectation. And that could have to do with the Four of Swords, Justice reverse, like it's unfairness, that they just like pulled it and said nope. Yeah. It just looks like somebody really tries to royally screw him over. I don't get that it's going to, like in the end, I get that he is going to have his happy ending, but I just feel like with this eclipse, with these cards, he is going to do a reshuffling of who's closest to him, of who he prioritizes in his life, who he even keeps in his life. Trim the fat. He's going to be getting rid of people that are not good for him. And once he does, things are going to work out for him. So I get that. And that's what I have for the tarot cards. I'm going to pull some Kipper cards from my Kipper deck as like a bonus just for funsies and see what I get with that. So let's see. Okay, so with the first card, he needs to be self-aware of what's going on in his life. It would be a good time to start paying attention to certain things going on. He just needs to look at himself. That's the main male card. The second card, Pathway, I think it's interesting that this card came up because it can signify time period like 1 to 2 years of dealing with something, like you are just starting on your path towards something. The eclipse that I mentioned earlier this year, the tarot spread that I just did, like he has a long path ahead of him. Like these things are not going to change overnight. Whatever it is, he needs to deal with it, and the process will take a time, like just take some time. This, as long as he stays on this path though, this is kind of the light at the end of the tunnel. The Mature Woman. So since this card is behind the main male card, this woman is a meddler. She just needs, or he needs to watch out for her. She's older. He had a meddler type individual in his tarot readings, so whoever this woman is, she's going to be playing a major role causing chaos for him. She likes doing that to him. Child, could be another child coming, or new opportunity. Unexpected income. This can also mean like a change in general. Like it doesn't always necessarily mean money and finances. It's a positive change of events, good news, things of that nature. Message of concern. So even though he has some good news or a windfall, it could be followed with something concerning. So maybe he's having a child, like I said, like good news, but here someone is not happy about this child. That's all it could mean. I think this mature woman is just going to be problematic for him. Like she always rains on his parades, like just ants at a picnic, like just not a good time for him. Just more stress and chaos than he needs. So that's what I have for tarot little bit of astrology and the Kipper cards. Let me know if you want me to do a more in-depth astrological chart reading for him for this eclipse, because I know he has a lot of aspects coming up, just signifying change, things like that. So let me know if you want to see that in the comments section below. And thanks so much for watching.